It was a normal day, much like any other. My mom had dropped my brothers and I off with our dad at our regular meeting spot, a gas station halfway between where they both lived. It was hot that day, and the dry heat crept through the window of my dad's car. After only minutes of riding in the car with my dad, I heard him put on his blinker and take an exit toward another gas station. I remember feeling confused, as we had just been at a gas station not too long ago, and wondered why we had to stop again. When I asked, he responded in a casual tone that he was meeting a friend. At 9 years old, I was young, but no fool. I knew my father's history of drug addiction, and this was a red flag. Heat crept up the back of my neck as I watched him get out of the car and approach a rundown sedan parked by a gas pump. I glanced at my two young brothers in their car seats, knowing they had no clue what was happening. Then I thought, maybe I don't either. Dad has been clean for 6 months, right? At this point, I had to know. I watched through the rear view with paralyzing fear, and then I saw it. A woman, who was no friend, hand my father an orange prescription bottle with no label. The fear that had been creeping up on me hit me like a wave as I realized that my suspicions had been true. I also knew that in order to protect my brothers and I had to take action. Anger and adrenaline coursed through my body as I watched the man I called my dad approach the car his children were in after buying a bottle full of pills from some woman. Before he even had a chance to close the car door, I said in a voice I didn't recognize as my own, "I saw what you just did." He looked at me, startled but trying not to show it, and I did not recognize him at all. This man was a stranger to me, and I wanted him to pay for the danger he put my brothers and I in. "Either call Mom and tell her to come get us, or I will call 911, I told him, shaking and angrier than ever. He did just that, and 2 days later checked himself into rehab. Although this was a traumatic event I experienced at a young age, I am proud that I had the courage to speak up, and my father has now been clean and sober for over 9 years.